Hey, what's up guys? So today's video is basically me explaining the different things that you should expect in my upcoming mini-movie called Saber City, which I dropped a trailer for it not too long ago, if you remember. So first things first, what's the plot about? Well, you already know that it's about a kid that makes a lightsaber and he fights another kid with a lightsaber, but what else is the plot about? So take the first Iron Man movie, for instance. If you haven't seen it already, I encourage you to go watch it. But it's very similar to that, with one exception. Instead of an adult billionaire that makes an Iron Man suit, it's a high school teenager that builds a lightsaber. Everything else is pretty much the same, and I didn't actually realize that the plot was so similar until after I wrote the script and everything like that. So, that's the basic plot. Next thing is the runtime of the movie. Lots of people have probably wondered, how long is this mini-movies? I mean, I originally called it a movie, but it is indeed a mini-movie due to the fact that it is just over a half hour in length, including the credits. So, not including the credits, it's about 28-ish minutes long, roughly, so it's not a full-length movie or anything like that, so don't expect an hour and a half of a movie or anything like that. Next thing is, what should you expect for the most part? Well, while it's true, I mean, every movie's gonna have its own mistakes. Maybe you'll catch a quick mistake in how someone was supposed to act, or maybe there was a little scene where you could briefly see the cameraman. No matter what happens, no matter what mistakes you may find, I did the best I could to make it as enjoyable to the audience as I possibly could. So I hope that you enjoy it and don't focus on the little errors and the little things that I could have tweaked, but just mainly focus on how enjoyable the movie is. So who are the people that star in the movie? So myself, I play the protagonist. You may remember my good friend Liam, he plays the antagonist. My good friend Nathan, who you may remember, he plays the protagonist's best friend. Obviously my brother plays the protagonist's brother. And then all of my cousins, who you may remember from other videos, they just play school students. So they're the main people that are in the movie. I don't think anyone else actually makes an appearance. The next thing is, if I were to give the movie a rating, what would I give it? And by that I mean, what is it? Rated G, rated PG, PG-13? What would I rate it? Well, obviously due to the fact that no one dies and there's no foul language of any kind, I would just, at most, I would give it a PG simply because there is violence, a little bit of violence, but it's really not that intense at all. And lastly, a question, will there be a sequel to this movie? The answer to that would be most likely yes. I'm currently writing out a script of sorts, a basic plot of the sequel, but the sequel, I will definitely be putting more time and more effort into that one than I did this one. It's going to be even better than this one will be, but that's besides the point. I can't wait for you guys to see this movie coming out January 23rd, 2021. Make sure that you're there and ready to watch it. And above all, tell everybody about it. Tell everybody you know about the movie. It would mean a lot to me. But thank you, and I'll see you when that day comes.